question 4.8. This is where we are then going to start. All right. The question is, the CEO has to decide whether to start exporting clothes, shoes, and a selection of traditional medicine. Use the 7 steps approach to decision making. Assist him to do so. Okay, so we did go through the example there in the textbook on page 98, but we can obviously then apply the knowledge here now. Okay, so the first step is the problem awareness. Okay, so what is the problem? The problem here is that they must decide if they are going to possibly export products. Okay, number 2, define the problem and gather related information. How to apply that? Okay, so here we must look at what they are going to then export. So what they're going to export is African style clothes, shoes, and also a selection of traditional medicine. Okay, so regarding the export of the African style clothes, shoes, and medicine, traditional medicine, you will maybe ask a few questions. The first one, which countries will be selected? Which countries will be selected? Then you might ask, what are the legal requirements in each of these countries? The legal requirements in each of the countries. Next question, how will the fees be calculated? Specifically for export costs or regarding export costs and freight. So the fees, how would the fees be calculated? Example for the export costs and freight, and then you can include a lot of other stuff like packaging, insurance, maybe as well. You can also ask, what are the risks attached to the export goods? Risks. And maybe another question, how viable is the idea? So you will have to look at if there is a demand in the specific countries for the product. So how viable is the idea regarding the demand? And then you might also have a look at if there are other businesses or competitors doing this as well. And maybe who would be the direct competition. So other businesses or other competition, and who would be the direct competition. Okay, then the third step, establish the decision-making criteria. So now we're going to work out the criteria regarding this problem or the decision that has to be taken. Okay, first thing here, weigh up the cost against the return on investment. Weigh up the costs against return on investment, ROI. So weigh up the costs against the return on investment, ROI. Okay, then possible risks that are attached to the export of products. For example, natural products. So possible risks attached to the export of certain products. For example, natural products. So if you think about customs, what would be the rules regarding customs? That will differ in every country. So here you can also mention then consider the legal requirements for each category. Legal requirements for every category or each category. Okay, step 4, develop alternative solutions. Okay, you might decide to rather open franchise overseas. Rather open a franchise overseas. Rather open a franchise overseas. Also extend the local market. Extend local market. Maybe you have totally decided against the export matter and then rather open franchise locally. Open franchise locally. Maybe you decide to only export clothes and shoes and leave the natural products because that's going to be more, maybe more legal matters regarding that. Only export clothes and shoes. Or only export the natural medicine. For South Africans staying all over the countries, that might be, or all over the world, it might be a good idea to only export natural medicine. Or you can also maybe just specialize in products from cannabis only. Specialize in products from cannabis only. Okay, so step 5, analyze the data. So this is now where you're going to do the SWOT analysis of all your possible alternative solutions in step 4. Your strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats, And then obviously step 6. So step 5 will be do a SWOT analysis of all the possible alternatives. So you're going to look at rather open a franchise overseas. And you're going to do SWOT analysis regarding that. Then you're going to go to the next one. Extend your local market. Do SWOT analysis regarding that. Maybe rather open franchise locally. Do your SWOT analysis regarding that. Got that? All right. Then step 6, decide on preferred options. Okay, so at the end, you will definitely, at step 6, decide maybe to only export clothes and shoes because the legal requirements for natural products and traditional medicine are way too high. It's going to cost a lot regarding legal matters. So it must be packaged in a certain way. It must be weighing a certain grams, all of those. I'm going to repeat myself quickly. Number 6, decide on preferred options. So maybe export only clothes and shoes because of the legal requirements for natural products and traditional medicine that are too high. Okay, step 7 then, make follow-up decisions. Okay, so here you will get all your agreements in place for exporting the clothes and the shoes now. All agreements, get all the agreements in place for exporting. Then monitor the process for documents that are needed. They are going to be quite a lot. Monitor the process for documents needed. Maybe insurance, all of those things that are part of the process to get the exports done. Monitor the process for documents needed, or then insurance, whatever you want to include there. Then when you start to export, monitor the sales. When starting to export, monitor the sales. And this will be where you will then find out determine whether this effort is worth it. Monitor the process of the documents that's needed. Then when you start to export, monitor the sales, which will then determine if this effort is worth it. Okay, 4.9, list any 2 possible fixed costs of this business. What could be possible fixed costs? Rent expenses. If you may be renting a industrial area. Insurance. Salaries maybe. Okay, that is only 2 examples that I can mention now. So if you think about anything else, you can obviously add that. Okay, then 4.10, a little bit of calculations here. Suppose the fixed cost for the clothing and shoe shop of 5,000 per month, and the variable cost is 28,000. 50,000 per month, and the variable cost 28,000. Assume that the average weight gross profit percentage is 50%, with an average selling price of 200 Rand and cost price of 100 Rand. So 4.10.1, calculate the break-even point in Rand values. Now, I think we can do this on our own quickly. Formula, total fixed cost, divide by your gross profit percentage. Formula, total fixed costs, divide by your gross profit percentage. Can you do that calculation quickly? Break even. Okay, so it was 50,000 divided by 50%. That will then give you 100,000. Is that what you got as well? 100,000 Rand. Okay, so I said the total fixed cost divided by your gross profit percentage. So 50,000, they gave you all this information. Divided by the 50% will then give you 100,000 Rand. Okay, then 4.10.2, if African explorers want to make a profit of 25,000, what will its break-even point in rands be? So 50,000 plus the 25,000, which is the profit, divided by the 50%. Will then give you, did you do the calculations? 150,000 Rand. Going to repeat myself, 50,000 plus 25%, which is the profit, divided by 50% will give you 150,000 Rand. All good there? Yes? Okay, thank you. 4.11, briefly describe 3 human skills that the CEO of the business will need. Okay, 3 marks. Okay, so definitely good communication skills. Good communication skills. Ability to motivate employees. maybe forward-thinking mind, because remember, this is the people who will work out the strategies, the CEO. Forward-thinking minds or mind. Trustworthiness or trustworthy. Anything you want to add here? Okay. Thank you, guys. As I said, please go to the Drakenstein campus. Just make sure that everyone signed the register, please, and leave it on the table. I will come and get it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.